In the dead of night, a faint rustle in the forest could be the playful trick of a fox or something far more sinister. Japan is a land of ancient lore and timeless beliefs, where the lines between the natural and supernatural are often blurred. At the heart of this mystical world lies yokai, enigmatic spirits and creatures that have both fascinated and terrified people for centuries. But these entities aren't just relics of the past. Their influence has permeated modern pop culture, weaving their way into beloved franchises like Pokémon, Studio Ghibli films, Super Mario, and even sushi. Today, we'll delve deep into the world of yokai, exploring their origins, their role in traditional Japanese arts like Ukiyo-e, no kabuki, and even in the universe of Harry Potter.
That's a kappa. That's a Japanese water demon.
So, what exactly are yokai? It's a bit complicated. Yokai aren't simply ghosts or monsters, as one might initially think. The term yokai roughly translates to eerie apparition or mysterious phenomenon. They come in all shapes and sizes, from friendly household spirits to fierce demons. These beings embody the inexplicable, representations of natural events, emotions, and societal fears that defied ordinary explanation in ancient times. From mischievous tricksters to ominous harbingers, yokai come in countless forms and possess myriad personalities. They're as diverse as the human imagination itself. In fact, there's even a town dedicated to yokai, reflecting their deep-rooted relationship with both the natural and supernatural worlds. To truly understand yokai, we must explore their deep connection to Shinto beliefs. Shintoism, Japan's indigenous religion, is rooted in animism. The belief that spirits, known as kami, inhabit all things in nature, from trees and rivers to mountains and weather phenomena. Kami aren't inherently good or evil, they simply exist. Some are helpful, some harmful. The line between a kami and a yokai is often blurred. A benevolent spirit might be revered as a kami, while a mischievous or malevolent entity might be labelled a yokai. Both represent the spiritual essence of nature, reflecting the belief that the world around us is alive with unseen forces. These ancient beliefs gave rise to specific yokai that personified the fears and mysteries of their time, such as the kappa and tengu. The kappa, a water spirit known for its mischievous and sometimes malevolent behavior, is more prevalent in areas with abundant rivers and lakes. One of the most terrifying aspects of kappa folklore is their obsession with the shirikadama, a mythical sphere believed to be found inside a human's body, either near the anus or further into the intestine. The kappa are said to covet this sphere, with some stories claiming it's the human soul in physical form, while others suggest it's a metaphor for the liver. Regardless, it's a delicacy to the kappa. To obtain it, they would either reach their long, slimy claws inside the victim or, more gruesomely, suck it out. This fearsome reputation is somewhat offset by the kappa's fondness for cucumbers, which they prefer over attacking humans. This preference is the origin of the cucumber sushi roll known as kappa maki, named after the yokai's reputed love for cucumbers. Meanwhile, the tengu, a bird-like creature associated with mountains and martial arts, originates from Japan's mountainous regions. Initially portrayed as malevolent spirits in Buddhist beliefs, they evolved into protectors of the mountains and teachers of martial arts, reflecting the complex relationship between humans and the natural world. The Heian period, spanning from 794 to 1185 AD, saw the emergence of many yokai stories and beliefs. The aristocratic culture of the time was fascinated with the supernatural, and yokai were often featured in literature and art, marking the beginning of Japan's long-standing tradition of yokai storytelling. But it was during the Edo period, from 1603 to 1868, that yokai truly exploded in popularity. The relative peace and prosperity of the time allowed for a flourishing of arts and culture, and yokai became popular subjects in literature, theatre, and visual arts like ukiyo-e woodblock prints. Artists like Toriyama Sekien significantly contributed to the popularization and preservation of yokai lore. In 1776, Sekien created the illustrated compendium of yokai, Gazuhyakiyagyo, which translates to The Illustrated Night Parade of 100 Demons. This work catalogued and depicted numerous supernatural creatures from Japanese folklore. His works influenced many other artists and helped to fuel the public's imagination and interest in yokai. Another notable artist from this period is Katsushika Hokusai, renowned for The Great Wave off Kanagawa, who also created notable works featuring yokai. During this time, interest in yokai was burgeoning. One popular pastime was Hyaku Monogatari, or 100 Ghost Stories, where participants gathered in a candlelit room to share ghost stories. With each tale, a candle was extinguished, leaving only darkness, which was believed to bring the yokai to life. To aid in these storytelling sessions, woodblock artists were commissioned to create illustrations of these eerie figures. Hokusai, for example, produced a series titled 100 Ghost Stories around 1831 to 1832 to accompany these tales. Yokai also played a significant role in traditional Japanese theatre. No, Japan's oldest form of theatre, uses elaborate masks and costumes to portray various characters, including supernatural beings. The iconic Tengu mask, with its red face and long nose, symbolizes a powerful yet mischievous spirit. Kabuki, known for its vibrant costumes and dramatic performances, often features yokai in its stories, adding supernatural intrigue to its dynamic narratives. Now, fast forward to the present, and you'll find that yokai have infiltrated pop culture in ways that would have been unimaginable centuries ago. Let's start with one of the most beloved gaming franchises of all time, Pokémon. Did you know that many Pokémon are directly inspired by yokai? Vulpix and Ninetales draw from the Kitsune, a fox yokai known for its multiple tails and magical abilities. Duskull, inspired by the Hitodama, represents ghostly fireballs believed to be wandering spirits. But Pokémon isn't the only franchise influenced by these ancient spirits. Studio Ghibli, renowned for its breathtaking animation and storytelling, weaves yokai elements seamlessly into its narratives. In Spirited Away, Chihiro enters a world filled with spirits and creatures straight out of Japanese folklore. The bathhouse setting is inhabited by numerous yokai-inspired beings, such as the Kasuga-sama spirit, a deity native to the Grand Kasuga Taisha in Kyoto, where performers engage in traditional dances, wearing paper masks, called zomen, similar to what we see in the film. Also, there are ogre-like creatures with horns, wearing straw capes and carrying large kitchen knives. These creatures are inspired by Namahage, demonic ogres who scare children into good behavior and bring luck to households. Princess Mononoke also delves deep into Shinto beliefs and yokai lore, portraying forest spirits and gods that embody nature's power and fragility. The Kodama, small tree spirits, highlight the interconnectedness between humans and nature, drawing from traditional beliefs about spirits residing in trees. Even the iconic Super Mario series was inspired by yokai. The Tanuki suit, which grants Mario the abilities of a tanuki, draws from Japanese folklore about these shape-shifting and mischievous creatures. Mizuki Shigeru, a master of yokai storytelling and creator of the beloved manga and anime series Gegege no Kitaro, played a significant role in reviving interest in yokai. This fascination with yokai has continued to grow, inspiring a wide range of yokai-themed merchandise, attractions, and even cafes. There is even a road named after Mizuki Shigeru, where the yokai theme is prominently featured along the street. Yokai have been an integral part of Japanese culture for centuries, evolving from ancient myths and legends into powerful symbols that continue to captivate and inspire us today. From traditional art forms like Ukiyo-e and No to modern pop culture phenomena like Pokémon and Studio Ghibli films, yokai serve as a testament to the enduring power of folklore and imagination. As we've explored, these mysterious spirits are far more than just relics of the past. They are a living part of Japan's cultural fabric, constantly adapting to remain relevant in a changing world. So the next time you see a strange shadow out of the corner of your eye, remember, it might just be a yokai watching and waiting. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more exciting explorations. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to comment below with your favorite yokai. Thank you for watching.